Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, thank you for joining me today. Let's take a deep dive into your connection. What kind of connection? Who is showing up here today? Who and what is showing up? We're checking in with thoughts, feelings, intentions, their feelings for you. But you might need to know what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Next moves. That's far too many. Let's go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. Wow. Right out of the gate, the Ten of Cups is here. Life together. Had you built it? Have you built it? Been building it? Has it been on the table? Pisces energy, water, and we have more energy. The Five of Cups here in reverse. Scorpio energy. The Death card. More Scorpio energy. Wow. And here's the thing about this reversal energy. Somebody has an apology to make. I'll tell you that. There's something going on here with you and this person who's coming through here today. Is there a possibility for things to be worked out? Obviously, yeah. There's literally the Ten of Cups is on the table. The Death card is also here. So I'm wondering if that's also a possibility in terms of things being finalized. But on the other hand, what's already coming in for me, yeah, is somebody who's literally getting over their ego, the death of the ego, to make this apology. I want to validate if you can see each other. Yeah, it's probably happening at that specific event. I don't think that's the case for everybody. I can see here that there is a self-defensive energy around it, literally. Seven of Wands is here where their energy is really strong. And look, as the arrows are coming in, they're lit. There's actually a fire burning back here. And there are... yeah, the 7 Wands are here. And that's kind of, as somebody's coming in to say something, I would say within the 6 of Wands. Obviously, there's a self-defensive energy around it. What went on here in the 5 of Cups? Because the two behind the person here in the 5 of Cups in the deck I chose for you today are in reverse. So discord, pause, a break, not talking. What is it? And 3 of the Cups are here knocked over. You can see that it hasn't been resolved. It's emotional. They're not upright and they're not in reverse either. It's unresolved. The last time you spoke, things that were said or not said, maybe a bit of both, but there's somebody here is definitely getting over their ego. And why? Well, I'm wondering if there has been, and as I say that, look who is here, the Emperor. As I say that, I wanted to say, obviously something has been going on. Exactly what is it? Because have they seen or heard something, or has there been an ultimatum? Because the 6 of Swords is here in reverse. And it's sort of like stagnant around not having totally moved on. There's still possibilities here. The potential is still here. I can see this. Also, just even connecting with our 5 of Cups, connecting me to the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. It's also clear around the conflict that's been here. And the healing energy that is in this energy of the 6, and it does connect me to the 6 major arcana, the Lover's card. And the Swords, which are generally fast energy, clarity, communication, it's transactional energy. And this reversal energy, Mercury, by the way, this is the 6 of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. Also a validation around, literal here, the apology that you've been waiting on. Yeah, wow. So that's really clear, and it's definitely connected to broken promises, which are also connecting me here in our Knight of Cups and our Knight of Pentacles, both in reverse, by the way. Virgo and Mercury energy. And our Knight of Pentacles is the Leo energy. It's slow around the relationship energy. Commitment, you could say. Okay, so we have, there are two in this deck. They're both here, and they're both in reverse. Prince discs and princess discs. There's a divine feminine energy, and there's a divine masculine energy, despite the fact that our Knight of Pentacles, as well as our Knight of Cups, are basically divine masculine energy. They are both in reverse, and they're connecting with the Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's pretty literal for me around the lack of communication, or it just not going well. But I feel like it's more like a lack of that. With somebody coming out of what's been keeping them from making this apology. Eight of Swords in reverse, kind of like that upright energy of where they put themselves. Jupiter and Gemini energy. And it's literal. It's connected to the lack of the apology, which is here, but it's also connected to what the apology is connected to, which is broken promises. Eight of Pentacles is here. Right in between our Six of Swords in reverse and our Five of Cups in reverse, but also the Six of Swords in reverse and catty corner here with our Ten of Cups in the upright. Working on this, yes. Have you been waiting for it? Yes, but you've also been waiting for somebody to make a particular choice. And obviously, I feel like that hasn't happened, and it got to a point of some kind of discord here. So that's really what the apology is connected to, but I do feel like the root of everything is much deeper. For sure, someone that you've been waiting on. By the way, the Two of Wands is in reverse, Mars and Aries energy, and things kind of falling apart. And also validating in our Eight of Pentacles today. The Sun in Virgo energy. 5 of them are here on, speaking of the roots, 5 of them are here on this tree. You can actually see the roots. And this is the Five of Pentacles energy for me around loss and worry. So you can see somebody's like trying to get it together. They're quite literally working on the Sixth Pentacle, and you can also see the Seventh and the Eighth Pentacle. And that 6 energy, again, connecting to healing, connecting to the Lover's card, connecting to communication. There's the 7th Pentacle, waiting, and the 8th Pentacle, the action, the actual movement. Yeah, that's really clear for me. Judgment is here. A wake-up energy around Judgment. Archangel Gabriel. Has there been an ultimatum? For some of you, it's really clear that there has been, but I want to tell you, it is also this energy of reconciliation or closure for me. And there is a really big fat apology in here. Somebody who needs to come here with the truth, clarity, this apology, really airing everything out, because this is also a final decision energy. That's the other thing around waiting for this person, things having fallen apart or changed with the Ten of Cups in the upright. Again, had you built a life, were you building it? Was it on the table? It's literally on the table, and there's a lot of potential here. And I feel like it goes really even beyond an apology. Like there needs to be some really big conversations and some big moves here. But to begin with things, I would say literally here, the death of the ego, which is really prominent in our Emperor here, which is your overall energy today. Mars and Aries energy, of course. One of our 4 cardinal signs, look, holding on to the Yonk. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. The balanced energy. Strategizing, which is really clear for me here around this move. And here's the other thing. The Emperor is connected to the root chakra, which is something that's coming in. So for some of you, this could be around, I just want to show you here in our Two of Cups, Two of Wands, the world that's here, around some life-changing decisions. What is this? What is life together? What does that look like? Getting more serious or exclusive, moving in, marriage, a relocation energy, traveling toward you, because this can definitely be around travel, but the bigger thing here is it's around completing the cycle that's here within the world. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. What are the obstacles? Some karmic energy going on in there. Things that are like lives that are still being lived. But something really big, life-changing decision kind of energy. So whether that's really specific to the level of the relationship or it's involving other people or locations, it's really clear again that it's kind of things haven't fallen apart. And again, it is connected with the Ten of Cups energy. This life together. Is there another, it's kind of giving me the Two of Pentacles vibes, another pentacle. I feel like there is, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a person. It could be person, place, location, money, whatever it is. What is the other pentacle? Is there it's either me or this energy? ... What is that? Because that's the other thing, a final decision, getting clarity, waking up, making a decision. Because it's also here for you, of course. Because there's like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door energy here in the Six of Swords in reverse. And there's still a pretty defensive energy here too. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Now the Prince of Swords here in this deck is in reverse. Definitely connecting with our Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like things that were said, but also things that were not said. Feels more like, it feels more like things that were said, but I got to tell you, it could be other things as well. And look what is here. The counterpart to the Emperor, the Empress, Divine Feminine energy. Here we go. Holding on to the scepter. Can grow, create, anything, the power of life, and of course our Empress, the leader of all 12 star signs, Taurus, also bringing in Libra by way of Venus, connected to the heart chakra and the counterpart. So you're both here, and this is the thing, there's a really intense energy here within the Emperor and the Empress. It's my other half counterpart energy for me. And there's definitely an energy here of something kind of major around life-changing decisions. It's all within this little world here. And it's connecting to judgment. Final decision time. And I want to say that it might not be the case for everybody that any type of final decision is going to lead to an immediate coming together. Should that be the case if it's somebody that you're not necessarily able to see at the moment, or you both can't come together. But what is really clear here is a weight on somebody, and things fell apart. Somebody broke promises. There is definitely somebody coming in here with an apology. It's coming in through the reading today to you. They're triggered by having seen or heard something that you might have already moved on or be moving on. So that's also really clear. Do I think that for everyone, this is a solid, here comes a message, here comes a phone call, or you're going to see them? I don't think it's solid for everyone, because I don't think everybody here can see each other or perhaps can even make those clear decisions. But what is really clear here is it's between two people that there is a strong intensity. You're both still here. And there is a weight on this person, and there is a final decision energy, and it really is, a lot of it is for you. If it's someone you're trying, I'm looking at you, the Death card, to let go. Or you just want to know, you're tired of waiting. Again, 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. And the other thing about the Empress is, it's timing. New beginnings, growth. Again, holding on to that scepter, and look at all the emotions that are here collected in this stream. It's a very emotionally open and honest, available energy. It's also an energy around long term, and somebody here like getting ready. whatever the timeline is for you, because I think that's really specific for everybody here. And it's also really clear for me that for some of you, this is around your twin flame. Do I think it's for everybody? No, for sure not. Not everybody cares or believes in it or you know, just feels like they are. So, of course, take what is for you and let the rest go. But I know that it's here for some of you. Regardless of what the connection is, what is really clear is it is intense. There has been disappointment. There's a weight. There's an apology that's needed. The Queen of Pentacles is here in the upright. Yeah, Capricorn and Saturn energy. What I like about the Queen of Pentacles is it's my protege to the Empress, which is also here. And there's a lot of Gaia energy also here. There is a weight. There is sort of this, I wouldn't say it's a warning so much as it is like thinking it through, like getting clarity for yourself as well, like getting out of your head, waking up, making some decisions. But there's definitely that energy coming through as well. But there's a weight. It's clearly around matters of the heart, new beginnings. Look at the Hase here. As we say in Austria, Hase, but also Har, rabbit, bunny. Speaking of which, I just want to remind you, if you hear, see, and or suspect my content anywhere but here on my verified channel on YouTube at the Tarot Closet, that means somebody is stealing it, whether it's the videos where there's just a stagnant screen that doesn't change and the voice doesn't belong to anyone, if you know what I mean, in this day and age. Another platform, whatever. The email is in the video description and also on the About Me page. I would really appreciate it if you could keep those messages coming. So yeah, look what is here, the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who definitely hurt you. There's a lot of disappointment. The broken promise energy is already extremely clear. And it's very validating here in our Ace of Cups in reverse. There's definitely a disappointment around it. And that hurt energy is definitely connecting also to the Seven of Wands in the upright around being leery about it, you know? Holding up that, why am I all of a sudden having a brain fart? I'm drawing a blank. Shield, that's what that is. Yeah, to stop those arrows, you know, that were on fire and like coming toward the shield, like, because it's a protective energy. And I'm not surprised by this. The Hangman is here. Indecision. There's definitely an only time will tell kind of energy. There are some power struggles, and I feel like that's definitely around the communication, but it's super validating that this is the energy that we've been in. And this is the energy that they've been in, that they're coming out of. When you come out of the Hangman, Pisces energy, by the way, get this perspective. Get over these power struggles that are going on and also change what needs to be changed. That's the other thing. You go into literally the Death card and it's here and it's right here under our Emperor. So is there something specific in there also that would need to change or transform? Yeah, I feel like there is. Again, it's here within this world. So whether it's location or people or money or what. But also even the apology that's coming through here in the reading today around getting over their ego, because they are coming here in a very different vibration. And here we go. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles was an energy that I was clear was here, and it is here. It's showing itself. They don't always show themselves, but it is showing itself. And that's a clear struggle around the commitment energy and a validation that there is another pentacle here. One of those is definitely yours. Is the other one around money? Location, people. Could it be like a accumulation of many things? Of course. But that's a commitment energy, and it's somebody who's been having trouble around it. And somebody you've been waiting on to make a choice. And that's why there is a final decision energy here around you. And I also feel like for the two of you, oh my gosh, reconciliation or closure, Ten of Swords. Also connecting with, by the way, whatever's been going on here, because that is a it is a validation of the hurt that is also here, because there are some broken promises here. And oh, wow, this is just not surprising. And here is also the World card, which has been coming through. The end of this cycle. So completing, overcoming obstacles, life lessons learned, karmic debts paid. The end of the cycle, moving into the full energy. Completing the picture between the two of you. For some of you, it could literally be around marriage. It could also be around a family energy for those of you that it's not such a distance thing, but it's waiting for somebody on that level. Whatever the case is, we're here in this energy now. And this is for sure a make or break kind of energy, I feel like. It's definitely a reconciliation or closure, regardless of what the timing might be for some of you. So even making the decision to keep waiting or not waiting is also here. Making some decisions for yourself. And again, I feel like making some decisions together. Justice is in reverse. Wow. So the other thing I want to validate around this is that yeah, I mean, it could definitely be somebody is in a karmic situation. There's even some kind of paperwork energy going on that would need to, somebody would need to complete another contract, you could say, as it connects here with the 10 of Swords. Now that's a very specific kind of message. So, and I think if it's yours, you're going to know what it is. I don't even feel like I need to elaborate. Nope, I don't, because it just validated that with the 3 of Swords. So if this has been waiting for, on either side, for somebody to complete a contract with another person perhaps, but it could also be around money or location, even what other people think, it's super validating. I do feel like it also connects for some of you around if you have already been here with this person, you know, and again, that make or break energy possibly going there permanently. And should that be the case, very interesting. We're looking at the star now. The apologetic energy is really clear. You go into the star when you come out of the tower. So has something been happening there? Because this is an energy of somebody who has clarity. And there's also an energy of renewal and a hopeful energy. There's a lot of healing energy here within our star. Aquarius and Uranus energy, of course. And also coming to an 8. And that's connecting me with the Strength card, connected to the heart chakra, Leo energy. So somebody getting the courage or to make these moves, which could be really big, again, around travel or life-changing decisions. For some of you, around getting out of, being clear about moving to a deeper level, should it be around platonic and or physical. Yeah, and the clarity, the renewal energy, also connecting to the Strength card and the Death card here for those of you that are trying to let go or want to put a pin in it. And I think that's really specific, but it is here. The star, of course, connected to the crown chakra, as is Judgment, which is here, as well as the Hangman, which is here. I know. Justice connected to the heart chakra. Also, I want to validate something here. If somebody wasn't telling the truth about a third-party situation, whether it's people, money, if there was something like that going on, that's also really strongly validated. It's here. The last 2 coming in is not a surprise at all. It's the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And Aries energy also bringing in Sagittarius and Leo, and coming here with the 6 of Wands, it's really super validating that is what this conversation is ultimately about. Because somebody wants to get your attention. Somebody has something to say you want to hear. what has been in the Five of Wands that they're trying to get over? What have the obstacles been? Just themselves, other things? I feel like it's a lot bigger. And that's really validating in the World card. Again, location, people, money, what is it? But our Six of Wands, our messenger here today, Jupiter and Leo, is here with a nest where the birds are building it together and building a life, and they're putting their eggs there, and they're hatching, and there's potential. And look what they're holding. They're holding on to an olive branch. They're holding on to an olive branch, which does connect to a lot of the energy that's here around, I'm sorry. So the other thing that I feel like is really strong is this is why it's taking so long. In fact, it's pretty intense around that. I'm sorry that it's taking so long. Really specific message around that, whatever the reasons are. But reaching out here with the olive branch in the nest, and you can see there's a dollar sign, there's a dice, a flower. Yeah. And again, the 6 connecting us to the 6 major arcana, the Lover's card. Also connecting us, interestingly enough, to the Devil card, of course, as that comes to a 6. Bringing me back to the healing energy. Again, the olive branch, breaking a silence. This is why it's taking so long. It's actually coming in really strongly. I want to bring in some oracle, new insight, validation, something we're not expecting to see. Look what is here. It's a storm. What is here? 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Again, disappointment and broken promise energy has been really strong here. But it's also really validating for me around the storm passing. After the storm, the rainbow coming out, which we're also seeing here in our 10 of Cups, and coming out of the Tower energy into the Star. There's definitely an apology that's here around whatever's going on. Whatever was said or wasn't said, what's happening here? What are the broken promises about? Did somebody lie? Also, it's really super clear. And coming out of that Tower energy and going into the Star, the healing energy. And here's some more wake-up energy. Bear. On the move, connecting to judgment, intuition, connecting to the Ace of Wands, to the 6 of Wands, the person that you're waiting on, the Empress, the World card. Somebody is definitely waking up. Yeah, make or break energy is so strong here. Look what is here. The Voice. And look what's on it. Well, so you can see the mouth is like open. There's a world here. Again, the person that you're waiting on to make life-changing decisions. Gosh, and there's 2 people here on the World, coming here on the World card, the Emperor and the Empress, communicating. That's communication energy. It's already been extremely clear. Look what else is here, the Divine. Connecting to the energy of the Star, fate, and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Right below the Emperor on the other end of the Empress. So timing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So Father is here, and that's a validation. That's the Emperor energy, the divine masculine energy here today. So I want to validate that, connecting to the Balance card that's here. Look, and there's the roots again. That's been really clear. So I do want to tell you, it's really clear for me that there is a reciprocity in the feelings. This is you both feel the same way. There is fate, karmic law, spiritual justice energy coming in. There might even be, again, that there's other people circumstances in one's life, maybe both, that are not happy about it. This is a lot about the person you're waiting on. I feel like it could also be you, but I feel like it's really connected in particular to the divine masculine energy today of getting things in balance, getting into balance, the divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. And for sure, the truth coming here, this is uprighting justice. And there are the roots as their feet. Right below the world card, should this be around a relocation energy or a literal, like somebody who you want to put roots down with, or somebody who would need to uproot. It's just really super clear. That is what this is about, this communication, and the more than an apology in terms of what this person coming through today here has to say. It's not about gender. That's what I wanted to say. It's the divine masculine energy. That might resonate in that way for you. I'm sorry this is taking so long. It's really strong, but I feel like, again, there's also energy around why things are even here in the first place. Somebody that broke promises that hurt you. The bottom of the deck. The tarot closet channeled love messages, by the way. And here we go. I am so sorry I lied to you. And intuition, by the way, as this bear wakes up around the movement, around what they have to say to you, is super clear. And again, I want to validate, I really don't think everybody can see each other, but if you can, it's definitely here. I wish we were together right now. Whoa. I'm sending you a message. They're coming through loud and clear here today. It's right here on the voice. It's connected to the world card, the Empress. It's a very emotionally open energy, an emotionally available energy, and also a very emotionally honest energy. I love you, I want a life with you energy is actually coming through really strongly. You are my person. I write messages that I never send. Okay. So this is very validating around timing. It's very validating around the third party energy. Okay. It definitely could be a person, money, job, location. It could be a culmination of all of them. I'm scared to leave the life I'm in. But there's still this energy of I know what I want. But again, what is that about? I could just go on for a long time and I won't, because I think it's really specific. And the last channeled love message that's coming through. Yeah, I will always love you. Take it as you will. This is what came through today. Beautiful soul, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.